Hi everyone, we are in Leola, Lancaster County, headed to a really cool spot called Reihl's, Quilts and Crafts. And Reihl's Quilts and Crafts is located right off of East Eby Road in Leola, and it's literally this beautiful farm, and they have their crafts and snacks and quilts for sale here. So let's go check this place out. I've never been here and I'm pretty excited to check it out. Here we are. We're going to be turning left into their farm and the open flag is up, so we're good to go. Look how pretty this farm is. Aren't these farms gorgeous? I love coming back and visiting these farms. I just think they're amazing. And I know here they have animals also you can visit. I'm not sure what kind of animals, but we'll check that out also. And the quilt shop, Reihl's Quilts and Crafts, they're open Monday through Saturday, closed on Sundays. And the hours are listed open 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. If you want to come in the evening, you can also make an appointment. If you're visiting during the winter months, you might want to check online because I think most places have different hours in the winter time. There's quite a few people strolling around here. So I know some of the tour buses come back here also this is one of the tour stops. So maybe one of those buses is back here, or maybe it's just, people stopping in. And it looks like there's a few, driving in, I've noticed there's a couple different buildings. So we'll check out everything that is here. I'm excited. So we'll get parked and head on out. Okay, let's head into this building first. This one is Reihls Snack Shop. Coffee, drink, snacks, home decor, wood slabs. And look at all these gorgeous birdhouses right when you walk in. Super pretty birdhouses and tons of them. Lots of home decor items right when you walk in. And these are really nice birdhouses. So many different sizes and types. Really nice. You know me, I love birds and birdhouses. I could have all of them in my trees. And then, look over here. There's all these birdhouse gourds birdhouses. These are beautiful hand-painted ones. I love these. These are so cool. And again, really nice birdhouse gourds. Just so pretty. So these are locally grown. These gourds are grown in the fields, and then they harvest them and paint them and put the varnish on. Super cool. And then here, there's the Lotus drink, a refreshing plant-based energy drink. That sounds good. Here they have awesome candles. This one that's burning is coffee, and it literally smells like coffee in this whole big building. It smells really, really good. So it must be a strong scented candle. Over here, they have all kinds of packaged snacks. You can grab something to take on the road. Tons of snacks over there. And then over here in this section, they have lots of garden flags and the garden flag holders. And then this wall is all beautiful wind chimes, like the metal ones. I love these. Over in this little cubby hole, it's like little cubbies of different vendors, but this one has beautiful wood things, like handmade cutting boards and shelves and, some decor, really pretty things. And then over here, there's some pet gifts. Those are always cute. And then this wall has lots of, this is cool. These are all framed hymns. These are beautiful. Amazing Grace. That is so cool. I love this idea. All kinds of different hymns and other beautiful, wall decor. Holy, holy, holy. I love this idea. This is so cool. And there's different sizes. There's some small ones and then there's some large ones. Old rugged cross. And it has like the music with them too. So that's really neat. Lots of really cool paintings and things for your walls. Really pretty things here. I didn't think it was going to be this big. Over in this section, they have handmade brooms and little, the mini little whisks things And then over here are beautiful, these are awesome baskets, handmade baskets. These are really, really nice baskets, and they have all different sizes and colors, but they're absolutely really nicely made. And then over in this section, there's a lot of snacks. Anything to, some chocolates and pretzels. All kinds of good stuff over here. Lots of locally made things here, which I love. I love local stuff. So this is a really cool place. I wasn't expecting it at all to be this large. Over here is some other treats. Fudge, yum. They also sell coffees here. And they also have other drinks that you can get. And they have hand-rolled pretzels, baked goods, lots of good things. Cookies. Here's a bunch of honeys, raw honey, all kinds of different honeys in this section. Honeycombs, yum. And then over here is a whole other section. This is a big wall of great candles and wax melts. And then look at this, they have some furniture. Really cool stuff here. Look at all these nice candles, all different kinds of sizes. And fragrances, tons of wax melts, and then they have the wax melt, heaters to melt the wax on the bottom shelf there. Lots of very, very nice home decor items. Here's a lot of little birds. Really cute stuff here. Nice table, some pottery. Look at all this nice stuff. This is great. Boy, they have really, really nice things here. Vases and all kinds of containers. Baskets, more beautiful baskets. And then over here, oh, these are all the little cute critters that will hang on your pots, like your plant pots. They're really cute. More neat pottery and glassware, like just really cool stuff here. Candle holders. And then here's some nautical decorations even. Nice things. I love, this is a really cool place. Oh, I love the sea turtle. And then here's their natural wood tables and like the slabs that you can get for your tables or mantles. Beautiful pieces of wood. Lanterns and battery operated candles. All kinds of sizes there. Boy, I'm just so surprised. I was thinking it was basically just going to be like a quilt shop and a couple gifts, but this is huge. Here's some really awesome homemade pot holders and kitchen accessories. Spoons. Yeah, definitely stop in here. This is great. And then look at these homemade games, dominoes and checkers in just really beautiful boxes. So they have some really nice high quality items here. All right, let's check out over in the other building. Here's some rocking chairs. You can sit on the front porch and rock if you want. And that's just the sign where we just were, the snack shop. This beautiful farm. And right there is a porta potty. So if you need to use the bathroom, they do have a porta potty there. Right down here, we're going to go to the left, and that's where the quilt shop is, and also gifts. And then we can check out the barn, because I know on the sign it said they have some barn animals that you can go check out too. What a beautiful, beautiful farm here. And their quilts, I know the quilts are locally made. I'm sure they're all going to be gorgeous. So there's a quilt hanging out. What a pretty entrance. And their front porch, they have lots of neat things to check out on the front porch too. Some quilted items. And then, whoa, look how big this is. Wow, I am totally surprised how big this is. I was just not expecting this. So this is a super cool stop, you guys. Here they have, tons of quilted items. There's placemats and pot holders, and here's the quillos. It's like a blanket in a pillow, and they have really beautiful ones to choose from there. Lots of handbags and other pillows. Here's some other crossbody bags. Really cool things. Hot cold wraps. I like them actually. They actually work really well, but they have them in tons of different patterns. that you can choose from. Here's the handmade scrubbies, kitchen sponges, microwave mitt, all kinds of stuff. The microwave bowl holders so you don't burn yourself, potato bags, and then they have, some gift items like some postcards from Amish country. Here's some more kitchen towels, lots and lots of stuff. Here's some baby items and baby gifts, like some handmade bibs and quilted books for young baby, kids and babies. Super cute things though. Stuffed animals. Look at all this cute baby stuff. What great gifts, little booties, all kinds of adorable things that are handmade here. Blankets, baby caps. Super cute hats for little babies. These would be adorable with a little baby with the big pom-pom. And then over here they have these are wall hanging quilts. Lots of different ones to choose and all kinds of beautiful patterns. Over here, those are the quilt hangers. And then here's more quilts. Lap throws. Those are what these are. So everything's really well marked and super organized because there's a lot in this store to take in. There's some handmade dolls and more beautiful bags. I really like some of these handbags. They have some pretty cool stuff here. Over here on the other side of the table, they have more baby items. Here's magnetic fun, some like toys for kids for like traveling. That's pretty cool. Really cute handmade things. Look at this little doll in the purse with the baby bottle. Cute little things for young kids. And look at these pretty quilted, tons of quilted things. There's like so many different quilted things here. Quilted bags. And I love quilted bags because you can wash them. Pot holders and all kinds of good stuff like that. And tons of different patterns to choose from. Soft blankets. This is really nice for a baby blanket. These are some nice big tote bags. These are really nice. And then back here in this room is all the like the quilts for your bedding. And look at all these beautiful quilts they have in all different sizes, all different prices. Beautiful, beautiful handmade quilts. Even if you're not in the market, to buy a quilt, they're just really awesome to look at because they are absolutely gorgeous. Heirloom things to pass down for sure. Really, really pretty. Pretty one hanging up there. All kinds of patterns. And then they have the different sizes. So yeah, beautiful things here. All right, let's keep going. We'll check out this side of the quilt shop. Over in this corner, there's a lot of harness bells. They're always cool, like with the door. You can hang them on your door. Here's some nice bags. Makeup bags. These are jewelry bags with the drawstring. They're really nice. All kinds of, all kinds of bags and wallets. And here's some more candles. It smells so good here. I like the strong scented candles. And then these are neat. Handmade horses, $13.95. That's not a bad price. They're really pretty. And tons of candles down here. And then this section, this is the Misty Creek goat soap, the farm we just visited. So they sell their products here, as well as a lot of other handmade skincare and bath products. So they have a lot of cool stuff here. A lot of neat soaps, herbal neck wrap. I like these too. These are great. And they have them in all kinds of patterns. Over here, they have tons of awesome eyeglass case or sunglass cases. I should pick one of them up. I'm so bad with my sunglasses. Shopper's companion, like a little notepad that you can write your shopping items. And then over here, they have great rugs and placemats and stuff like that over here, all handmade. handmade rugs made in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. So that would be a really cool souvenir to take home too from Lancaster. And then there's more bags. They have great stuff here. I love this place. Some souvenir magnets for your fridge you can take home, and keychains, and just cool stuff. Look at this place. This is a great stop. Over here, there are some honeys and some samples, and then some canned goods over there. So what a great, great spot. I am so glad we stopped. This place is awesome. All right, somebody told me they have baby goats, so let's head over here and check out the babies. Oh, and there they are. They're adorable. They're tiny mini goats. And there's the little baby right with the mom nursing. Super cute goats. Oh my gosh, it's adorable. I love when the babies get the zoomies when, they get a little older and they like jump and hop and stuff. It's so cute. That's a little one though. Well, what a surprise this place was. I'd never expected it to be so large and filled with so many awesome things. I literally thought it was going to be just like, like a little quilt shop and some gifts. And I didn't know they had all these awesome things. And the quilt shop is beautiful. They have amazing quilted items there. And even if you're not looking for a quilt, you just need to go check them out because they are really beautiful. And it's just a really neat spot to stop at, back in this farm tucked away off of EB Road. So I hope you enjoyed this visit to Reihl's Quilts and Crafts in Leola, Lancaster County. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you on the next one. Have a great day, everybody. Bye.